only the negative things. See, you are trained to grow as a worker, never as a leader. Because country, society, all established infrastructures need you as a worker. So you need to be taught you are something lower than what you need. Only then you will be made to run. You will be made to run. So constantly you are given an idea, you are insignificant. You are a worker. You are a worker. You need to work to survive. So that is only then you will run. You are never given an idea. You are a fulfilled being. You are an overflowing being. Just relax. It is okay. Wherever you are, it's okay. I learned, if you live around me, you will understand. Many times I will utter a word. In Tamil I will utter, nalladu, nalladu. Means good, good. I learned this word from a great master from my native place. He was a great enlightened master. His name is Ram Sarat Kumar. Any of you have seen him? He's a great master. He used to live in Smashan, the burial ground. I had a fortune of living at his feet for 6-7 years. He will smoke, and anybody comes and tells some problem to him. Then even then he will tell, nalladu, nalladu, it's okay, it's okay. And he will utter sometimes he will rarely utter a word. Oh, whole thing is drama. I asked him, what do you mean by this? He says, the moment I utter the word, I accept everything completely. Just my very acceptance inside me and the person who is sitting in front of me, both are transformed. When he utters this word, it will be like a mantra. It will be like that whole area will vibrate. Oh, he will tell in Tamil, Koothada ella. Means everything is a drama. He will tell with such a casual body language and such a wonderful way, it will be vibrating. That fellow will be sitting in front of him and crying about all kinds of problem. I don't have money, I don't have, my wife ran away, my kids have ran away, I am having this problem, that problem, so many things. He will utter so casually, everything is drama. No, I have seen in front of my eyes, that guy will be completely healed. He will go out as if everything is settled. The power of that vibration. See, when you really feel some word as an experience, when you utter those words, it will straight away penetrate the other person. That is why I am telling you, you don't have to remember my words, I will remember. I will remember you. I will be inside you and remember all these words, remind you all these words. You don't have to remember. I know the strength of my experience. With that confidence I am telling you, you don't have to remember my teachings. Try to forget if you can. You only need to try to forget if you can. I know the power of the teachings because it's my experience. It has become my blood. It has become my life. It has become my breath. It will straight away penetrate you. I have seen. He used to just say Koothada. And I have seen big politicians will come and sit at his feet and they will be telling all kinds of complaints. This problem, this, that. He used to smoke also. He's a chain smoker. I hate that smell. When he smokes, there won't be any smell. There won't be any smell. I had a fortune of living at his feet. He's such a... First time I saw a male can be so beautiful, so handsome. He's an old man. When I was around him, he was 75. But the grace he radiates, the beauty he radiates. He will be sitting in a burial ground and I have never seen him taking bath. Please understand, I am uttering truth. I promise I am telling you the truth. I have never seen him taking bath. I have never seen him changing clothes. But the grace he radiates, God, is I can say, man among men. And the energy radiates. I have never seen any bad smell around him. Even when he smokes, there won't be any smell. All he will tell. I have never seen him uttering any other word or consolation or blessing or teaching. Anybody comes to him and sits, any problem they may tell. These politicians will have all kinds of problems. Na? When you try to rule others, naturally you will have all kinds of problem. And they will come and tell him all kinds of problem. He will utter one word, kuttada. And that fellow will be healed and he will go out. That is another one big problem. You see, if he doesn't get healed, I won't be puzzled. And not only he will get healed, he will come back again when he has a problem. I used to think, what is this? He is neither consoling them nor giving any suggestion, or he will not even utter, I will take care, it will become all right. Sometime at least I utter. In Kalpadara Darshan I utter. I will take care, don't worry, it will all be settled. I am with you, I am responsible for my words. I give this kind of words. He will never give any of these kind of words. And he will say, Kuttada. And that fellow will be healed. The strength or the power of that acceptance, power of that okay, power of that okay. He's a very funny guy that people bring dead bodies in a bamboo, they will bring. The rope which is used to tie the bamboo, that rope he will collect and make a mala for it, for himself. That mala only he will be wearing. And the bedsheet which is used to cover the dead bodies, he will collect 2-3 and keep it. That only he will wear. And he will be sitting inside the burial ground. There is one little place is there regularly. And I am his company, and there was one dog. And that's all. He used to live such a amazing life. The deep acceptance, the power of that gratitude, power of that okay. Try to experiment with you. Try just for next 10-15 minutes. Remember the wonderful things of your life. Just see whatever truth I have uttered, try to see whether really you had even 1 or 2 glimpses of these truths in your life. Like, really do you feel that whatever I am saying, try to experiment with it. Just try to pick up incidents from your life. Am I really feeling that I am blessed? Or am I really feeling that I am worthy? Or really I am feeling that the existence is living through me? You can find out so many incidents to support what I am saying. If you look little in your life, understand me happening in your life is the ultimate blessing. What else you need? Now I am not saying out of my pride, or I am just saying, I don't know how many janmas you are searching. Straight away, face to face you are meeting. Me happening in your life. So just remember these few things. That's enough to bring the overflowing gratitude or the deep okay. Deep yes for the life. Understand, the whole cosmos is causeless auspiciousness. The reasonless overflowing. Whether it is your disease or a death or losing your wealth, even those things add something to you. Understand, everything happening in your life is adding something to you. You may say, how can death add something to my life? You don't know. I know the whole span. You know only 70 years. I know 200-300 years. I can see. I tell you, everything adds to you. Even death. Sometimes you feel the irreparable psychological and physical damage. Then you think, all right, let me unclutch from it, let me drop, and let me pick up a new body, new ambience. Because you can't repair anymore, or you can't rejuvenate anymore your mind or your body or the name which you created around you. Then you decide, enough. Let me drop this body, I'll create a new place, new ambience, new body, new image about me, and new mind. That is the decision. You decide, you drop the body and take the next body. So understand, everything is expanding auspiciousness. Life is Shiva. In the whole world there are only 2 kinds of people. People who feel life is a curse, people who feel life is a blessing. That's all. Life is an expansion, the auspicious energy. Whoever feels life is an expansion, they are enlightened. Whoever feels you need still little more something in the life, you are a politician. That's all. There are only two kinds of people on the planet Earth, enlightened and politician, that's all. You may not be directly involved in the politics of the country, but as long as you feel there is something missing in you, you are involved in the politics to control the world. Control at least a family. Manipulate something. See, when you think something is missing, you try to manipulate. So be very clear, there are only two kinds of people on the planet Earth. One enlightened, another one politician. Enlightened one feels life is overflowing, fulfillment. Politician feels, no, there is something missing, I have to manipulate. Understand which side you want to take. And you can look into your life. I know for sure you have enough of incidents, happenings, support to understand and feel the truth of what I am uttering. You are blessed. You are blessed for what you are. Whatever may be happening in your life, it's an expansion. It's auspiciousness. There is no such thing as punishment. There is no such thing as negativity. Everything adds to you. If money is taken away from you, be very clear. You are now being taught how to live without money, how to be independent of money. When health is taken away from you, you are now being taught how to live without health. The experience is getting added. You are becoming matured. You are growing. Something else is getting added. You see, when continuously something is getting added to you, how can it be inauspicious? It is auspiciousness. When if continuously something is getting added, you are only growing, you are only expanding, you are only heading towards a better and better existence, better form of existence. You are continuously heading towards better form of existence. That is the essence, that is the truth you need to understand in Sahasrara Chakra. So, yes. No, you have a freedom to come back. When you see, when you become enlightened, you have freedom just to be as a cosmos or to take a body and play with it. When you become enlightened and just be in the cosmos, you are called Videha Mukta. No more body. You are liberated being. After that also, if you take a body and play with the body, you are called Avatara Purusha, incarnation. That's all. But if you don't have a body or don't have a body, it won't affect you in any way. It won't affect you in any way. For example, if you go to a richer country, in India it happens. Indians, they go to USA and settle. They make lot of wealth. After some 20 years, they visit their native village. They bring all that old cooling glass, some broken camera, these, that, all the unnecessary things and distribute among the kids, and they have big fun. When they come back to their village, they are no way affected. They look at the whole village from a different space. If you experience this, you will understand. The same feeling, a person who has become rich, and when he comes back to his village, what he feels, the same thing I feel when I come down to planet Earth. The cooling glass and the old broken camera, cell phone, all those things what I brought, the siddhis are all those things what I brought. How you take all these things and distribute to the kids and relatives and friends. Same way I brought some siddhis which are old, broken, unused in that world. All those things I brought, I am distributing. You guys are thinking, oh, Swamiji has a big things. He brought big gifts for us. Nothing. The things which are useless in that space, that is brought here and distributed. Now I think you will understand what I mean by siddhis. Okay. So you look at the whole world from a different space. If you have done this, you will understand, you will relate with me exactly. If you are an Indian and if you have gone and settled in West, and when you come back to your native village, and yes, if you are from a small village only, then you will understand. Not from city. City has become already West in India. If you are from a small village, how many of you are here? From a small village, went and settled in USA and comes back, and how your friends and family treats you. And you are a hero practically. And you bring all old useless things, which is discarded, unused, or which can't be used and distribute here. Same way only I feel. I am done with this world. Understand? Just like you are done with that village. There is nothing to be achieved. But as a joy, as a just to feel pride, you visit that village. Same way only I am here. I am done with this world. There is nothing to be done. Just to show a drama, I bring 2-3 small chitta-mutta and play with these guys. Just create, that's all. Actually, an enlightened being is the guy who lives like a king. Even king will always have the insecurity inside. You should live, if you live at all, you should live an enlightened life. Otherwise, life is waste. It is just useless. It is just useless. Because from the different place, different space you are playing. From different space, you are altogether in a different space. And you look at this whole thing, with that vision only, the Ramsuratma says, oh, Kuttada. It's all drama. Okay. All you need to do is just say a big yes. Big okay. Suddenly you will see, you are in a different space and you see this whole thing like a drama. You know the fun. You know the fun. And nothing touches you. You are liberated. Now, just few moments, sit and try to contemplate what I spoke, what I expressed. Then, actually this is the meditation for this Sahasrara. No other technique. No technique will work because this is not exactly chakra. It is a connection to the existence. It's an opening to you and the existence. Just remember this truth. So, after a few moments, just sit and remember how blessed you are in your life. There are so many things you take it for granted. Your eyes, your hand, your leg. There are millions of people who don't have eyes. There are millions of people who don't have ears. There are millions of people who don't have hands. You take so many things for granted. Remember how blessed you are and contemplate on this truth. That is the process for this chakra. Then we will have the energy darshan. Energy darshan is a process, let me explain, to strongly send the energy current to all the 7 chakras. It will be like a penetration or awakening the kundalini. You can call it in any way. It will be a very strong experience. Get ready for it. Please close your eyes. Sit in a very relaxed way. Take few moments and remember all the blessed things, people, incidents, situations in your life and feel a deep gratitude. Have a deep yes and okay about your life and about you inside you.